So in a possible preview of coming events, namely the mess at the border in January, whether there's a deal or not, Tuesday witnessed possible post-Brexit chaos. So I did a video some time ago about, how do I put this, toilet problems in Kent due to a large number of lorries that will be queuing up to cross the border. Well, a test carried out on the UK side of the border for the French on Tuesday resulted in an unexpected 5-mile tailback that built up in Kent. This was caused by the French and a trial of post-Brexit checks. So what happened was that lorries on their way across the English Channel ended up being forced to stop in long queues up to junction 11 on the M20 as they headed to the Eurotunnel entrance outside Folkestone and the port of Dover. The delays were caused by the French equivalent of Border Force, which decided to rehearse new immigration procedures. This is part of an agreement between the UK and France called Le Turquet Accord, where French authorities conduct immigration checks on the UK side of the tunnel and the port. It seems that Highway England was actually informed of the new trial of the software to carry out these border checks. All heavy goods vehicles were checked from the hours of 6 a.m. to 3 p.m, and this was the reason for the tailbacks. These were minor checks. They lasted for about 9 hours and only asked for drivers to provide their passports and asked about proof of means, where they were heading and how long they would be staying. However, in January, after the end of the transition period, drivers will also face delays when it comes to checking food, drink, along with agricultural products and customs, but in January it will not be one way, it will be in both directions. The British government, in an attempt to ease the delays on the UK side of the border, has said that they may phase in checks over a period of 6 weeks. So while things may move a little bit faster on the UK side, it will still mean delays for trucks returning to the EU. If these delays are expensive, then there is the risk that it will no longer be feasible for European companies to actually send lorries to the UK. Aside from feasibility, we also have to remember that if there are no checks being carried out, or very few, this will facilitate the importation of contraband into the UK. While drivers may be stuck around sitting, waiting, which is not a pleasant experience, there are massive concerns for the welfare of animals that could be stuck in lorries for hours upon hours without access to water or to food. The local councils have said that they are planning to double the number of trading standards officers from 6 to 12 to deal with the extra checks post-Brexit. This Brexit test came a day after the British government finally confirmed that it would be shipping portaloos to the motorways in a dynamic plan to deal with longer queues. The Department of Transport said they had decided against installing them on a long-term basis because of the risk drivers needing a toilet break stopping to use them when traffic is flowing at normal levels. So while traffic may be flowing at normal levels, other things may be flowing while the lorries are queuing up around Dover and other ports. In a cynical final boost to the post-Brexit jobs market, the Department of Transport is reaching out to the private sector to assist Kent Police when it comes to managing possible traffic problems. Now, what powers these private individuals will have remains to be seen. What an absolute disaster Brexit is turning out to be. And none of this was printed on the side of a big red bus. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.